I noticed you're wearing your Baylor Bears shirt today.
Absolutely.
You're a fan?
No, not at all.
You're not a...
No. The shirt fit, I got to be honest, and that's the only reason I bought it. 3X, yeah, I'll take it.
So you're just kind of looking through the smalls, mediums, larges. You just go all the way to the end.
Exactly, all the way to the end, the shortest section, yes.
Whatever's in the 3X pile, you'll take.
Yes.
That's very much like our own Biggie.
Yeah.
He, I don't know if you know this, he has underpants with hot chili peppers on them.
Yeah, and was it the Tabasco sauce?
Yeah.
Underpants for a time.
Only because they
People
fit.
would, because and his shorts would be visible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you like Tabasco sauce? No. They fit.
Oh, you're a Detroit Tigers fan.
No. They fit.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Remember the Yankees logo peering through his waistband?
Yeah. I've seen Dodgers,
A
Yankees.
lot. A lot of Yankees.
A lot of Yankees. He doesn't like the Yankees at all.
He really doesn't.
He's a Cubs fan, but they didn't have Cubs in whatever size he wears. So he wore boxer shorts, Tigers, Yankees, Tabasco for sure.
Kelly, you're a taller than average man, and you've had your challenges with size over the years. BB Shea is an admitted 3Xer.
Right there.
Is it easier now in the age of internet shopping to get clothing, or is it harder?
I think it's easier.
Yeah, no, it's a lot easier. You just have to run the risk of getting it and then it not fitting right.
That's right.
Which is annoying, but it's worth it.
My problem, too, is I wear a sweatpant. You know that. You've seen those.
I have seen your sweatpant.
When I'm
the old school style that would fit over your shoes.
I need that because when I play pickleball, and I do a lot in cold weather, sometimes the blood starts flowing and you need to take them off, so I have to whip them off immediately because we're going to slow down a serve, so they have to fit over.
You untie your shoes, take your pants off, then tie your shoes back on.
And I'll tell you, I've had some embarrassing. I've fallen a few times taking them off.
Are you doing the hop?
A lot of hopping. A lot of hopping and a fall over. So I have to get them just right. And that's hard. But lately, I've been able to find some of those. I'm looking for some insulated ones with fur on the inside. So
sweatpants.
Yeah. So that a wind pant so I can do well. Yeah. But it's interesting that you and Biggie are similar in that you wear shirts.
You get what you get.
You get what you get. You don't. It's not about is it a team you support or not. So today he's Baylor Bears, and he's back in here. I think it's 50-50. You'll be here tomorrow. We just don't know. I think Biggie might be out. He might run the whole week.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we might not see him again.
I'm just waiting by the phone, man.
I know.
Well, thank you.
Well, we certainly appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Happy to be here.
We're trying to get to know BB Shea a little earlier. We're talking about bands and music he likes. Van Halen guy, but I didn't ask you, are you David Lee Roth Van Halen or are you Sammy Hagar Van Halen?
I got to be honest. I'm more of a Gary Sharon type of guy.
Sharon guy.
Yeah.
Sharon.
Yeah. He's more up my alley.
Oh, boy.
He's BB Shea is a contrarian. He doesn't go the way you think.
Have you listened to Van Halen 3?
I mean,
that's a great album. Gary Sharon, the rare Sharon man.
Yeah.
I know that when we asked you about John Cusack, you said you preferred Joan.
Yes.
So
yes.
That tradition continues on this.
I can't remember which Baldwin brother is.
I'm a Stephen Baldwin guy.
Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah. Not that. Yeah. Not Alec.
Not Alec.
Not the murderer Alec.
No, you wouldn't. You're probably in the best camp right now.
Yeah.
There was a rumor that he vehemently denied that he was not cooperating with authorities on that shooting here the last couple of days. He said that's absolute ridiculous. He's cooperating in every possible way. The other thing happening today, I just saw this. I actually saw it a couple of days ago. I'm on TikTok. I'm a TikTok person.
Good for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to.
You got on there because you said you wanted to monitor your son's activities, but he's not that active.
He stopped posting after I started monitoring because one of his was so disgusting.
The pool noodle incident?
Yes, the pool noodle incident where he and two other friends, and I knew it was him, even though he had a trash can over his head, but I had seen his shirt many times.
Dead giveaway.
And he had a pool noodle phallically. And the other gentlemen were twerking on the pool noodle. He was like holding it out there. And I went to him. I saw this on TikTok. And I went to him and I said, I want to show you something. And when I did, he started laughing. He's like, oh my God.
He almost got a hernia, right, from laughing.
Loved it. He loved it. And I was like, I'm trying to punish you. I'm trying
to shame you.
To shame you. And he immediately he texted his friend. He's like, my dad just saw our TikTok. And the other friend was like, epic.
You should record his meltdown.
And then he turned on his phone to record my meltdown so he could put it on TikTok. It's so difficult being a parent right now.
Yeah,
you know?
He's unshameable.
You can't shame because everything they do is about we want to be in that position. You know, so and he's like, you got to admit that's awesome. I was like, what? No, I can't. No, I'm not going to admit that's awesome. So
he's stopped creating content at this point.
Yeah, now I have seen him. I don't know why people think it's so great. He'll lip sync to rap songs along with other friends of his. All they do is lip sync, and dance and speed it up and slow it down. I don't know. And then the comments all below it are like, epic. Oh, that's amazing.
Goat.
What? Yeah, goat. For that, for 20 seconds of a lip sync and an edited thing. Oh, it's incredible. So now the latest TikTok challenge, I saw this a few days ago, is you try to peel an egg, a raw egg, using tweezers or little scissors. And when I say peel it, if you have a raw egg, and apparently doctors and dentists do this when they're practicing suturing, when they're getting into being a doctor. If you have a raw egg, there's a shell, and then there's a very tiny membrane underneath the shell.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In fact, the only reason I knew that was when we were in 5th grade, we were trying to incubate chicks. Did y'all do that? It was a 4-H project.
No, we did not.
Okay. We had to incubate chicks, and some of them didn't make it. So we had to literally destroy the egg, and we would open it as a science experiment to see what happened and why the baby didn't hatch, why the little chick didn't. And there was the membrane thickened, so we knew there was a membrane there. Well, when you just have a regular egg, chicken egg, there's a really thin membrane under the shell. Yeah. So doctors practice by taking off little pieces of the shell slowly without breaking the egg.
So there's still a membrane intact?
That's right. So
in the shape of an egg?
Yes. So when you're done, you have like a sack holding the yolk and all the white of the egg. And so but if you make even a tiny mistake, you pierce it and then it's gone.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So they say if you're going to do that, you should do it in a sink because you will very likely break this egg. Well, this morning.
So now it's on TikTok.
Yeah. And it is quite challenging. I mean, to get it started, to break it in immediately without
breaking through.
Yeah, without puncturing that membrane, because immediately you get the white of the egg starts to spill out. Well, today on ABC News, one of the anchors was trying to do this. That was their little challenge, was to do the egg. And then the other two were making comments on it. And Chris, Tim, and I saw this and thought, this is so news. This is so TV news. Because one of them's trying to do it, and then the others, like he asked, how do you like your eggs? And the guy can't commit to it. And then the woman on the show just kills it. Here's 15 seconds of local news.
I'm going to be here on tomorrow's show. You can check back in with me. And I might be, I'm making some progress. What are you doing with the other 5 eggs? You hungry?
Yeah, actually I am.
How do you take them?
Scrambled, always. Well, not always, but scrambled.
Okay, can't commit.
Yeah.
He might isolate and upset those that like
fried egg people.
Offend the egg community.
A hard-boiled egg person would not like that. We've seen this many times.
Think of the omelet fans. How dare you pick scrambled over frittata?
Right. Whereas BB Shea can take a stance. I'm Gary Sharon.
He'll take a stand.
He'll take a stand.
Yeah.
TV news cannot. How do you take your eggs? Scrambled. Oh, not.
Always. I mean, not always.
Then the woman on the show is asked, "What about you and your eggs?"
Rhiannon?
I don't eat like eggs.
I don't eat eggs.
God.
But death. That's it.
So
Kill it.
The first guy's trying to keep the bit alive. The second male voice you hear knocks it out on his feet.
Correct.
And then Rhiannon just KOs it.
Oh, yeah, over. And when Rhiannon's, I don't eat eggs. That is, we've seen that.
I don't eat like eggs.
I mean,
What
just
a quote.
Put it together.
I'm going to be here on tomorrow's show, you can check back in with me, and I might be, I'm making some progress. What are you doing with the other 5 eggs? You hungry?
Yeah, actually, I am.
How do you take them?
Scrambled, always. Well, not always, but scrambled.
Rhiannon?
I don't eat like eggs.
Segment over.
Yeah.
I don't eat like eggs.
Torpedoes away.
One time, Chris, Demm, and I, we've seen this many times. It was National Donut Day, and the local news had a dozen donuts in there. And the first guy goes, "Oh, we're going to eat all these donuts," and turns to the lady next to him and says, "How do you like your donuts?" "I don't eat donuts." That's it. You can't go far. You don't like jelly filled? No, I don't like any kind of donut whatsoever.
Yeah, if you watch enough of this stuff, and Kelly and I do, because of our schedules especially, every day is a food something or other day.
It is.
And they bring in that food, and then half the time, I don't eat that. I don't
eat that. Especially.
And then a couple people won't even eat on camera.
They won't. Today they were.
It's like, why do you keep doing
Why
this?
do you bring in food that you're not going to eat? And they'll look at it and stare. Especially the women. I'm sure they're on strict diets, and they won't eat.
Just feed the crew.
Today they did the. Yesterday we talked about the spiciest chicken sandwich there is. This Arby's has the spiciest chicken sandwich. It's so spicy it comes with a milkshake. And they were trying it, and the woman you just heard this. I can't. I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. There's a new. There's new Frosty out at Wendy's, by the way. They have introduced 3 new Frosties in test markets only. Marshmallow Charms Frosty Sundae. So it has Lucky Charms over the top. Marshmallows on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're a foodie.
Yeah.
So this would appeal.
That sounds good to me.
It appeal to you.
I don't like marshmallow.
All right, then.
I don't eat marshmallow.
I don't eat like marshmallows. I really don't. Although I like circus peanuts, but I hate marshmallows.
You don't like marshmallows?
I don't like s'mores. If someone gives me like a s'mores kit, I throw the marshmallows away. Eat the chocolate and the graham crackers.
You don't eat a s'more.
I never like toasting marshmallows. I don't like marshmallows in any form.
Oh my!
Not floating in hot chocolate. Nothing.
I prefer a whipped cream on the hot chocolate over a marshmallow. This is if you want the Frosty at Wendy's. Now this is test market only right now, but whichever one is the best, they will take it nationwide in the next month or so. Your choice of vanilla or chocolate Frosty, topped with Lucky Charms marshmallows, Ghirardelli sea salt caramel sauce.
That's the one right there.
That's it.
Yep.
It's almost a little too frou-frou for a Frosty, don't you think?
And whipped cream on top of that.
Oh, that sounds killer.
Yeah,
I'm sure it tastes good.
Yeah.
You would do that.
Yeah.
That does taste. It sounds pretty good.
We got one of our friends gave us some what is it? Caramel sea salt.
Ghirardelli sea salt caramel sauce.
Yeah,
that's what's on top.
We had some of the. We had the Ghirardelli chocolates with sea salt.
Good.
Incredibly good.
I like a little salt on top of it. That's the nice combo. There are other choices here on the new Frosties. Chocolate Lovers Frosty Sundae. Your choice of vanilla or chocolate Frosty topped with Ghirardelli chocolate sauce, Oreo cookie pieces, and whipped cream. So it's an extra dose of chocolate there. And then a strawberry Frosty. First time they're doing that. Vanilla Frosty topped with sprinkle, strawberry sauce, and whipped cream. So they've gone strawberry for the first time. Wendy's trying to step up their Frosty game. There's something about that Frosty. My daughter loves those. Not just like a chocolate milkshake from McDonald's, but she is a Frosty person.
How often would you say you indulge her habits?
I would say twice a month. She wants to. And now...
Is this a coming home from school thing?
Yes,
or?
yes. She on her way home from school, or if we're out getting, if it's dinner or... And I said, all right, I'm going to pick up dinner while I'm out. Usually I like a certain place.
You do?
I'm not going to... I went by there yesterday. They opened a new one, so I christened it. I had to go through on the first day.
Was it everything you hoped?
And more. It was faster. It was double drive-through.
Ooh, I was going to say, how was the line? Was it crazy?
Huge, but double drive-through, and they pulled us.
So no more traffic onto the main roads?
No, it was so nice. It was wonderful. Now, we have a P1 listener named Whitebread. Very nice guy. I've met him a few times. Very nice guy. And he sent me a picture of this, and it was accurate. Now, they've opened a new chicken restaurant. I'm not going to give it any publicity. They don't advertise. I'm not going to give them any plugs. But I go there.
Them struggle along on their own.
That's right.
Without the weight of this radio show behind it. We'll show them who's got more power.
That's right. Not going to give them any kind of, you don't know what restaurant I'm talking about. There used to be one on one side of the road that was kind of down in a little valley, and it was difficult to get in and out of, but that was my spot. And now they've moved across the street, and they just opened yesterday. Huge double drive-through.
Expansive area.
Enormous. And I said that I would likely go there on the first day. I think it was expected. And Whitebread, who is a P1 listener, sent in a picture. He said, and the subject line on the email was, "I've reserved your special spot at Chicken and Pickles." Okay? So there's a parking lot, of course, right beside it. And in one of the parking spaces with sidewalk chalk, he drew POS Acura parking only.
The way you would see expectant mother.
Correct.
Or handicapped,
military, whatever, by the
yeah.
veteran. And he drew in there POS 1998 Acura parking.
That's you.
So I saw the picture of it. And there was the sun was rising, and there was the building, the Chicken and Pickles in the background. So now, 7 hours later, I go over there for my lunch, and I see it, and I did park and eat there. Why wouldn't I? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Except, I like to eat in the car. That's my thing. And I used to, when it was across the street, I ate in front of the FedEx Kinko's. And now
The other end of the mall.
At the other end of the and now
strip center.
I go over in front of the liquor store now. So it's a little,
that's where you go, up the hill?
A new thing for me. Yeah. Well, I tried it out yesterday. I don't know where exactly I'm
That's
gonna
kind of fun if you ever, park outside the ABC store, watch the people slink in and out with their packages. It's kind of depressing sometimes.
Right. So you could. That was the view I got yesterday to see those going in and out of the liquor store to pick up their stuff. Anyway, it was just a nice new experience for me yesterday.
We have some friends, and their daughters went to a smaller school. Mm-hmm. It's a private school, and when you're seniors, you get your own parking space.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
You can decorate it. You can paint it any way you want, and it's your space for the year.
That's really well. Actually, my son's high school does that. Right now,
that's a big school.
At high school, yeah.
So he has his own, or he could have. The seniors do.
He has his own space, and I have seen. No, he has his own. He's a junior, and he has.
Is
his
it
own
numbered
space.
or is it decorated?
It's numbered, but I've seen many of them decorated, so they can do that if they want with sidewalk chalk or whatever they want to do.
This is more. This is more lasting. I think it's like yours for a year, the school year.
Well, so is my son's. I mean, it is his for the
but
year.
It's painted for the whole. It's not sidewalk.
You can paint it if you want to. Well, what I've seen is sidewalk chalk. Maybe they don't allow you to paint it. That would seem more permanent. They come across. That's pretty nice to get it done the way you want to do it. There's a woman in Philadelphia. This is food related. She just turned 106, and they asked her, "What's the secret?" And she said, "A Big Mac every day is how she lived to be 106." We had her actually saying that, but it was I couldn't discern it. She was trying. Her granddaughter had to say she eats a Big Mac every day. But she's a great grandmother of 9 and a great great grandmother of 1. She said 2 things have let her live to 106, serving the Lord and a Big Mac every day. Chris Timm's never had a Big Mac. Refuses to eat. At this age now, he won't even. He's like, I'm not even going to have it.
I don't want salad dressing on a burger.
No. Well, special sauce.
It's the Mac sauce, man.
The Mac sauce is different.
It hits different.
Than Thousand Island?
Yes.
Like Restaurant Ranch versus House Ranch?
Yeah. You're a fan.
I like a Big Mac, yeah.
Yeah. What's your McDonald's item of choice? Is
double cheeseburger.
over a quarter
Always.
pounder?
Yeah,
always.
usually. Yeah. 2 double cheeseburgers, large fry, no pickle.
I don't eat burgers.
Cheeseburger always. Well, not always. Sometimes. Sometimes. Ugh.
There's a guy from who works at Waffle House that was describing the heart attack burger. He made it once while he was on break, or I think he said he was busy, and he made it, and he said it was so good he keeps making it for himself, and it has an egg on it. I know you're in it. You like it when a
Do you
burger.
like an egg?
That's what he put on.
I remember this burger I made back in 2019. He called it a heart attack burger. He said he saw it on TikTok. So it's a patty melt with bacon, hash browns, cheese, and chili, and an over medium egg. I wasn't sure what to think, but I tried it. It is absolutely phenomenal. I was so busy, but I kept finding time to go back into the back room and keep eating it. It was that good. The look on my face cannot describe how good it was.
Call it a heart attack burger. Not on the menu, but he will make it at that particular Waffle House. If you know of it, I can go by and get it. That sounds like something you'd be interested in.
Absolutely.
You like trying that different kind of
Yeah,
food.
I like weird stuff like that.
At baseball stadiums and stuff.
Exactly.